What it do, what it do. If you clicked on this video, shout out to you. We're back on another episode of Hey. Alright, so I had a lot of fun creating this sample here. If you're not having fun, again, why are you doing this? So this is a little bit different than your average moody sample. This is what I would kind of consider like an alternative type rock sample. All right, so for this sample loop, I used the guitar to start off. I had a little like melody in my head. So this is what it sounds like. And for this, I used a Teletronics LA2A Legacy just to like give it some more warmth. Then I added a fruity delay. Then I boosted up some of the bass for like the EQ and stuff. So next, I added in another guitar. I just played some simple chords and I added a Valhalla vintage verb as well. Then I'm like, you know what, let me just add something a little bit different. So what I did is that I actually reversed the first guitar that I played and I threw, what did I throw on that bad boy? I threw like a chorus, pan man, and fruity EQ. So this is what it sounds like. Fire. And that's just the guitar alone, right? So adding all three components, this is what you have. Fire, right? So to complement the guitars, I added in a little progression with my JX3P piano, and this is basically what it sounds like. And the reason why it sounds like that is because I didn't service my synthesizer, so it had like a little harsh tone, which kind of worked in my favor for this sample loop. What I put on it is basically some reels to give it more of kind of like a vintage feel to it. Added in Valhalla vintage verb, and again, some EQ, right? So next, I added in a bass to kind of drive it, a synth bass from my JX3P, and this is what it sounds like. Then I added a decimort on it just to kind of add some distortion a little bit. And I boosted up some of the lows and I cut a little bit of the highs. So with those components, everything together so far, this is what it sounds like. Right, so I'm like, it's time to add some vocals. So I had an idea in my head that I kind of wanted to knock out and it actually came out perfectly. So for the vocals, I was just picturing myself like at a concert, me being a lead singer or whatever, and just like singing something, right? So this is what I basically came up with. Right, fire. So with that, again, I put an altar boy on there, Avox choir, Valhalla vintage verb, parametric EQ, and some delay, fruity delay, right? So I'm like, you know what? How can I complement what I'm already like singing, right? So I added in another voice, and this is what it sounds like. So that's hard. Let me run it again. Right? So it was kind of like a call and response that I did with that. And I used the exact same plugins for the voices. I use that for this one as well. So together, the two combined sounds like this. That's hard. That's hard. Come on, come on. We do this. We do this. Trust me. So next, I use again my JX3P Celeste on there, and I just wanted to add, I would say like a little sparkle to the ooh yeah 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 yeah, like that part, right? So this is what that sounds like. Whoo! And I ran that through one of my pedals, my guitar pedals. So it added like a little glitchy effect. For that, I used the pan, some Valhalla reverb as well, and some EQ. So this is what I'm basically talking about. Like it's making that vocal kind of sparkle a little bit, right? And that's the intention that I had when I was making that Celeste lead, right? Everything's intentional. Even if you're being extra, everything's intentional. So, next, I really didn't add too much after that. I have an old piano, and I ran that again through my guitar pedals, and this is what that sounds like. Right, and for that, I basically put just some simple EQ, just boosted up some of the mids, cut some of the lows, so it could just give more space to the other sounds in the sample. So with everything I played so far, this is what you have. Fire. So after that, I'm like, you know what? Let me just add in some textures. So I added in like some dogs barking and stuff. Then I added in like a little like spacey texture. So that's what these two sound like. Just stuff to add in, like extra ear candy to add into the background. Then again, I used Simon Servita's Atomic Textures sample pack, and I added this texture in there. Just to kind of like round out the first section to go into the second section. Then another texture just to add more of, I would say, like accents and ear candy to the background. Yeah, and honestly, that's it. Like, I really didn't do too much with that, but that's basically the whole sample loop. So in its entirety, this is what it sounds like. fire. Yeah, so that was basically another breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, like, comment, subscribe, share. You know the vibes. I'll catch you on the next one, all right? One love, peace. Let's go.